Hey guys, happy Monday. It's High Vibe Monday. You know what that means. High Vibe Monday time. We're going to channel source, interpret spirit to help you guys get high vibe right here, right now, and stay flying high all week. So return back to this video throughout this whole week to ensure your vibes stay high. And so without further ado, let's see what spirit has to say for this week. Okay, to help you guys stay high vibe this week, we actually want to talk about venting versus processing versus self-torture. Venting is an accumulation of energy within you. Something happened, and in the moment it was a lot of information coming in, and you're like, oh, I just need to get this out. We would say that that's good. So if you need to vent, vent. What some of you do, I know I shouldn't be talking about this. This is low vibe. Oh my God, is this going to lower my vibes? No. Venting is an accumulation of built up energy. Too much stimulation came to you. Whether it was a traumatic event, slightly unpleasant event, or too much goodness. Because sometimes venting is, oh my God, there was just so much good stuff. I don't know what to do. First it was this, and then I got this surprise, and then this money came in, and then this client, and then this opportunity came in. Venting is just got to get all this energy out. So don't beat yourself up if you're venting. Recognize it for what it is. I have so much on my mind. I have so much on my chest. It might be good. It might be bad. We shared that already. Allow yourself to vent. And how you'll know it's venting, is it a built up information? Are you kind of like on, buzzing a bit? If it's something good, you'll be buzzing positive. If it's something bad, you'll be buzzing like, oh my God, that just happened. After you vent and you tell the story, maybe not the story, but all the good stuff or all the bad stuff, that's another way to tell. If you can tell the story, that's not venting. If it's my brother did this, and then he did this, God, and then my mom called, and then this, and then that, that's venting. When you can't quite get the full story out, you're just, need to get this energy out. Once you say it once, you will breathe that sigh of relief. Law of attraction, high vibes. It's just all about where are you at right now? And can you just slightly modify it to be a little bit better? Slightly modify it to be a little bit better. So if you vent and feel relief, relief is a little bit better. When you're moving from, look up the emotional guidance list. Kelly also has it on her website. On her free stuff page, we think that's what it's titled. When you're at vibration 8 to 22, if you just vent, it will feel like relief. Give yourself the relief. If you got a scrape on your arm, would you not rinse it off, wash it out, and then put a Band-Aid on it, and then maybe take an ibuprofen or something similar for relief? Allow your emotions to have that relief without beating yourself up. So processing. Processing is where there are emotions that haven't been felt yet. And there's a lot in psychology on this. A lot of other people have written about this topic. But processing is when an event happened and you aren't able to put words to it. You aren't able to voice how you felt. You cannot identify how you felt. So if you're playing something in your head, if it's something that's accumulation of energy, you'll vent. If you don't need to, oh my God, I need to call this person and talk about it, you're not venting. You very likely need to process. Process is where you take the time, self-care, self-love. There's this whole self-care movement on earth right now. So this is where you need to dedicate a little time and go, you don't want to replay the traumatic event so much that it just starts making you feel bad, clenching your body up. Maybe you reach for food, maybe you reach for another substance. But you want to go, okay, this event happened. It was not a satisfying event. It did not feel good. What parts of it did I not like? What parts of it didn't feel good to me? What parts of it do I never want to experience again? How did I feel? Did I feel embarrassed? Did I feel humiliated? Did I feel put on the spot? Did I feel like a burden? Did I feel like when you could get those out, you'll feel a sense of relief? When you identify how you feel, Kelly likes to call it a hook. If you were a big cruise liner and you needed to be stationary, you would put an anchor down at the bottom. If the cruise line wants to start going again, it can only start moving if it pulls the anchor up. It's just a good analogy for sometimes you have to uncover what it is. And if you need a little bit more of an example of this, watch Kelly's video. Oh, it's titled something like How to Get Over an Ex, the Special Factor. It's the one that she has a couple videos on moving on from an ex. The one that has the special factor in there. And it's sometimes when someone's trying to get over an ex, they just keep thinking about the person over and over and over. And in order to move on, they need to unhook that special factor. Because a lot of people get trapped and hooked when they go, no, but he was my first. We were supposed to get married. That special factor. But we wanted the same things and we met so synchronistic and it felt so good. I thought he was the one and it was the right age and we had all this in common. It has that special factor. The more that you can identify, because law of attraction manifesting is all about this is what you want. This is what you want to manifest. This is what you want to experience. Here's where you are. You have to be able to identify where you are so that you could then be on your journey. When you put your Google Maps, your GPS, you need the starting location and the end location. Otherwise, the map is, well, here you are. Well, calculating route, where are you? So if you identify, I felt like my parents never loved me. I felt like I was a burden. When you identify that emotion that you didn't allow yourself to feel, you'll feel relief. And when you feel that relief, that's when you got your end point and your starting point, and now you're on the journey to just slightly, what can you do to slightly feel better until you get here, your manifestation, your end goal. Self-torture. Self-torture is where you feel hopeless, helpless. If you look at that emotional guidance list, it's powerless, depression. You feel hopeless, you feel powerless. And you're replaying this scenario in your head. It's very likely a scenario in your head where you were the one that took the action, where you either think you hurt someone unfairly, you think you damaged them, maybe you damaged them for life if you're a parent beating yourself up. But it's you're replaying a memory in your head to prove to yourself why you're not good enough, why you can't have it, why you're a horrible person. You're replaying something in your mind to keep yourself down, to keep yourself from feeling good. And for this one, how you'll know you're self-torturing is when you identify, well, I felt like shit when I did this to my kids. I felt guilty. When you'll be able to say all of the emotions that you felt. I felt like a horrible mother. I felt like a scandalous girlfriend. You will be able to identify how you feel. And this is where this is where it's a choice to keep replaying the same story for you to feel good. And for many of you who are in that category, you have a belief system, a flawed premise of I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough and I'll never be good enough. So even though these other areas of my life are going well, look at this one story. Oh, even though I'm getting 9 out of 10 right, but look at this one. Here's why I can't enjoy it. Here's why I can't be good. If you were at all doing that, something good is going on and someone's either sharing like, I'm so proud of you, I'm so this, or you start to enjoy it and then you go back to that memory. That, loves, is self-torture. And that one you just have to ask yourself, does it feel good? Does it feel bad? Are you now willing to allow yourself to feel better? If you are, I'm going to begin to allow myself to feel better. I'm going to begin to allow myself to feel better and better and better. Right here, right now, in this moment, I'm allowing myself to begin to see the world, myself, my life in a whole new light. And it's one where I allow myself to feel better. I allow myself to feel better. It's going to be gentle shifts, gentle feeling better. But I'm just going to allow myself to feel better. Feel better as I drink water. Feel better as I walk. Feel better as I live in my home. Feel better as I decorate my home. Feel better as I communicate with loved ones. Feel better as I communicate with family. Feel better as I work and earn money. I'm just now going to allow myself to begin to feel better. Each and every day, my body is adjusting to allow a better feeling in. My DNA is repairing, restructuring the cells in my body. My blood, my eyes, my nose, my ears, my mouth, everything within me is restructuring on a daily basis just to allow in a little bit of a better feeling. I'm going to allow myself to feel better and better and better each and every day. From this point forward, things are just going to get a little bit of a sparkle, a little bit of a feeling better, maybe happy. A little note of feeling better. It's just going to start to sing and permeate throughout my body. Even my bones are going to permeate at this deep level of just allowing myself to feel better from the inside out. I'm going to allow myself to begin to radiate a feeling, a vibration, a harmony, a frequency of just seeing things in a better feeling way, hearing things in a better feeling way, smelling things in a better feeling way, tasting things in a better feeling way. I allow my brain to completely rewire and restructure right now. All the hormones in my body can rebalance and recalibrate now. All the synapses and the neural pathways can completely restructure, allowing my brain to rewire to just allow myself to think in a better feeling way. Right here, right now, I allow myself to feel better each and every day. And with that, loves, we just encourage you to come back. And which one of the three are you doing? We gave you a little process you could do for each. That's how you're going to stay high vibe. It's not about going from fear, anger, frustration to happy, happy, joy, joy. It's can you move to disappointment, frustration, annoyance, to boredom, to content, to then happy? Or can you stop the self-torture? And with that, we invite you guys, if you'd like to work with us further, to go to Kelly's website, kellylunt.com/apply. If you would like to work with us at a weekend retreat, a weekend getaway, Kelly's going to call it Soul Recharge, where you get a full weekend intensive where we take care of you. She's got lots of fun stuff planned for you guys. You're going to have a personal assistant the whole weekend, gift baskets. You're going to get a massage, a soul massage if that practitioner is in town, and you're going to get 6 to 8 hours with us. If you're looking to work with us a little bit further and not quite as intense as a whole weekend getaway, go to kellylunt.com/high vibe, where we have her membership club where we play with you at the do-it-yourself level. Weekly content added. You can ask us questions. We make videos for you guys. Or you can join at the interactive level, a little bit more financially, but you get a live workshop as well as everything else. And with that, we bid you adieu and have a good week, loves. I hope you guys enjoyed that.